People, it's your guy Evans. I'm super excited. I'm super pumped. I am in Camden today. I'm viewing one of my students' service accommodation unit. Her name is Favor. She's absolutely incredible. She's on fire. This deal is a fire deal. I'll let her explain all the details, but I'm just super buzzing to show you guys this property. Such a phenomenal location. So come with me. Let's check it out. Yes, how's it going?
It's going good.
Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm very good. It's been a trek to get here, but it's a phenomenal location.
I'm glad you made it.
Amazing, man. So I'm just super pumped. So do you want to just show me around?
Yes, sure. Why not? So this is the living room.
Okay.
And the kitchen. It's the open
Wicked.
kitchen.
Nice. Got a nice little view out there as well.
Exactly. It's the 6th floor, so you get to see.
Perfect. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, and then we'll go to the first room, which is this one. We've got a single bed at the moment.
Okay.
But yeah, we've done the feature wall and everything again. Good view.
I mean,
windows.
I know you got a single bed in here, but it looks like it's big enough to put a double bed in here.
Do you think?
I mean, the average double bed is about 5 feet. Let me just measure how this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can put a double bed in there. So I would definitely, if it was me, I would put a double bed in there, because as you know, with service accommodations, the more people you can sleep is the
more money you make.
the more moolah you can make. So I would definitely take this off and put a double bed in there.
Okay, that's something to look into. And then obviously we've got this section where they've got the washing machine and cleaning stuff.
Perfect. That's lovely.
Then we'll go to the toilet.
Okay, cool.
We've got a big mirror. See, few plants.
I love the mirror.
Yeah.
Was that your idea, get a big mirror?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. This one was my idea though.
This was your idea?
Yeah, exactly.
I love mirrors, man.
Yeah.
I think when you're good looking, you like mirrors.
Oh,
when you're not so good looking, you don't get good mirrors.
I think.
Okay, cool. So that's the double room. This is a massive room.
Yeah, this is the master room. So at the moment we've got a big king size bed, mirror, wardrobe.
You love mirrors, don't you?
I love my mirrors.
What I would say, you know what I would do if you're looking at this? I would obviously put probably 2 single beds in there. Maybe even put 3 single beds in there and take this double bed and put it over there.
Okay.
Because straight away, if you have 3 single beds in there and you have one double bed, all of a sudden now you have got 2/1, so that's 3. You can move your the amount of people you can sleep from 3 to 6, but just do that small change.
Okay, so it's not about how it looks, it's just more about...
Not so much. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying to you that the looks is not helping service accommodation, but it's mainly about the amount of people you can sleep. The more you can sleep, the more money you're going to make.
Okay.
You can make it look banging.
Yeah.
You can't really charge that much more just because you have lovely places and lovely
exactly.
pictures.
Did you take
I actually didn't even see the picture wall. My apologies. Let's see a picture wall, man. I bet you put bare time and effort into it.
Exactly.
Oh, nice. I love it.
It matches the curtains as well.
Nice. It looks. It's a very good feature wall. Yeah. It's not like an in-your-face blue or green or yellow.
Exactly.
It's cool. I like it.
Just colour coordinated.
Absolutely. That's amazing. I love it, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely love it.
But yeah.
All right, cool, man. Let's talk about this deal. Let's talk about the numbers and stuff like that. Well, it looks like we're having soup, but we're not really having soup. There's nothing in there. But I like your little setup.
Yep.
Is that all done by you?
Well, Justin bought it.
Wicked.
I just done the female touch, the final touch.
Wicked, man. Speaking of Justin, who's Justin?
Justin is my business partner.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But let's get into the nooks and the cranny of this deal. When you say your business partner, number one is, how did this deal come about? How did you end up finding this deal? What happened? Give us the backstory behind it.
The backstory, okay. So I came to your 3-day deal. And yeah, so obviously when I first came there, I told you I wasn't looking for business partners.
Yeah.
Because I was like, nah, I kind of want to do it by myself. And you did mention just be open-minded. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll take that on board, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so first day I didn't speak to Justin, but I spoke to most of the people.
Yeah.
Second day, the same thing. And it was the final 3rd day, he said, oh, you can't be sitting on the same spot as everyone else sits. You need to stop moving. So I moved to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, you said there's a group work that we need to do. And then Justin ended up sliding.
Wicked.
And yeah, so
that's
how
crazy. So you actually met Justin at one of my financial freedom bootcamp, the 3-day training program on rent to rent and stuff like that. And you didn't speak to him for the first 2 days, but then I got you out of your comfort zone and you happened to speak to him on the third day. And when you spoke to him on the third day, what happened?
I think he gave us a task, like to call like landlords.
Yeah.
And I called the landlord on the day, and he said, "Can you come and view the property at 3 o'clock today?" And
that's sick.
Exactly. So in my head, obviously, I would say no normally.
Yeah.
But then he said, "I've got a car. We can definitely go and drive."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, fine." And then I wasn't 100% sure how the setup was gonna be, but I went with the flow, like you said. Done the calculations with you. And yeah, the rest is history. Literally everything moved fast.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I remember you coming to me and say, Evans, we wanted to go to the viewing. I'm like, we're at the training. What are you talking about going to? And then I was like, you know what? Let's take a lunch break at the same time, and you can obviously go. And you guys went on your lunch break. And then you came back. And when you came back, what did you tell me?
I said, I spoke to Ellen, and then I was like, I told her in the outside, like, we got the deal. And she was like, Evans is gonna be happy, like, go in and say it. I'm like, we haven't really signed the contract, so is it worth saying? She was like, just go and do it, be positive. So we came and told you guys we got the deal, and it just felt, pinch me moment, like, it doesn't feel real, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So this is a crazy backstory, like, obviously, like, number one, is that for those obviously who don't know, obviously you're one of the mastermind students. But like, how did we meet? Because I think it's a very interesting story of how I ended up, bumping into you.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Okay, so first ever time I met you was in Canary Wharf, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I came just doing my own business to get the property, but through an agency, not for service accommodation. You came with one of your students.
Yeah.
So we were kind of in competition with each other.
Right.
And
so we met at the viewing. You came to view the property. I came to view it with Oscar.
Yeah,
another master member, right? And then we were competing. In the end, Oscar ended up getting a property.
Yeah.
But then we met again, didn't we?
Exactly. We met again in a different property. Like, I don't know, was that Canary Wharf?
Yes, the Canary Wharf, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then I saw your car again. Once again, I'm like, oh my gosh, this man's here.
You were like, no, he's gonna get the deal again.
Exactly. I was like, not again. But but I still wanted to come and say hi to you because we exchanged Instagram beforehand.
Yeah.
And so I came hi, I said hi, and then you kind of knew where I was struggling.
Yeah.
So you said to me, like, after this viewing, let's have a talk. But obviously I had an appointment, so I had to rush.
That's crazy. So we met the second time with another one of my mastermind students, which is Lorena.
Yeah. And
you and I had a conversation. And I was kind of like laughing in my head. Not laughing in my head, because I actually know, like, to do this on your own is hard.
Yeah.
Because I tried to do it on my own, and I know it's like, listen, it's hard because you're gonna have loads of questions, and if you haven't got the answers to them, like, you're gonna lose.
Yeah, and there's no one to refer to.
Exactly, because the same way like me and you obviously met at the first viewing. When you and I met there, you wanted the same deal, Oscar wanted the same deal, and I think there's about a number of 3 or 4 people that came to the viewing around the same time that all wanted the same deal. The issue is there's only one property, and only one person can get it, and it's normally the best spoken person or the best presented person. So if you by yourself trying to figure things out, and the landlord asks you a question, what's gonna happen? You get caught out, you're not losing the deal. So it's crazy. So we met at the first viewing, second viewing, just all coincidentally.
But I still came to you £1.
And then you came back. Then you came to my £1 thing. You're like, oh, I don't want to do training. I'm not signing up. I've got a deal. I've pretty much got a deal. And you were asking me questions about the deal, and I still give you like help and support. But that deal fell through.
Yeah, it's still pending.
Got you.
Yeah.
It's still pending.
Yeah.
And that's good. Like, I always tell people, when things are wrong, that's when you need help.
Yeah.
A lot of people always think like, oh man, like things are going bad, it's not a good time. It's always a good time. When things are going bad, it's actually when you need the most help. When you're the brokest in your life, that's when you need the most help. Like when things are not going right. But anyway, fast forward that you obviously came to join the mastermind. But I remember speaking to you when you obviously joined the training, and I was saying to you that you actually do need sort of like people. You do need to sort of like partner with people to grow. Yeah. But you weren't really fond of that, were you?
No, I wasn't. But do you know what? It wasn't even to do with the money. It's just I don't know how people work.
True.
And I work like in a certain way.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's hard to just align yourself with someone and like actually click, especially if you don't know who they are, how they work, sort of thing. But the whole point was, what I've learned is just go with the flow. Sometimes don't be just stuck on your own way. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, 100%. Let's say if you wanna go, if you wanna go fast, go a little bit. If you wanna go far, you need to go with people. You need people to go with. So I'm glad you took my advice. And that's one thing I like about you. I tell you to do something and you do it. Because I remember when you're doing the mastermind, you're like, oh Evans, I don't want to come to the 3-day, man. I don't need training. I need mentor. I'm like, I know you need mentoring, but you also need training. There's things that you don't know. So how do you actually find the training itself?
It was really good. Like, even though you say, oh, because I've done like Samuel Leeds in course, so even though you say, oh, I know the theory side of it, there's always more to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's more points he was saying, or like Kevin was saying about marketing.
Yeah.
So it was definitely worth it. And I met my business partner.
Exactly. And also as well, I told, on that training, I told you guys about having no deposit, how you can always get no deposit of the landlord. And you literally just copy and paste this. The third day of the training, before the training was even done, you actually went to the viewing, secured the deal, but you secured the deal with no deposit.
Yeah, as in a zero deposit.
As in zero deposit. That's phenomenal. So why don't we talk about this deal right now? Talk to us about the numbers. Number one, like how much money did you have to put in? I mean, as in paying the landlord, and how much do you reckon it's going to make you receive?
Okay, so the rent is 2,220.
Okay.
No, 2,250.
Okay.
Obviously, I personally don't put no money in it.
So it's a no money down deal?
Yeah, so for me, because my business partner, he's like more financially stable. So he's more the financial side. Yeah. I do more the work side. So that's how it both comes together, sort of thing. What else did you say?
And so you pay the landlord 2,200 to get it. And roughly how much is it going to make you every single month?
Around 2,300.
That's mental.
Yeah,
so hold on a minute. Let me just break what you're telling me down. It's a lot to take in. Right, so you obviously go into this deal with no money down. Because a lot of people obviously question, you need money. Well, the more knowledge that you have, is the more money, is the less money you're going to put in, right? Because I can recall saying that to you as well. So you came in, you obviously got trained, and you happen to partner with this deal, so you're not putting any money in. But not only are you not putting any money in, one of the reasons why your investor is confident to partner with you is because you find a brilliant deal, number one, but number two, you also negotiate the deposit. So he's even putting less money in. Yeah. And you probably did all the sweat equity. Yeah. And it's estimated to make you £2,300 per calendar month.
Yeah, at 60%, so it can potentially be higher.
That's crazy. That's more than average wage in one property deal. So how are you feeling about that?
I feel good, man.
Because I can recall you were like, I'm like, Kevin, you're in good hands, man. I'll look after you, I'm going to support you. The only way you're going to feel it is if you don't take action. Yeah. And I knew you were someone who was an action taker because I met you at 2 viewings. Yeah. There's a lot of people that get trained, go to training programs, but they don't actually implement anything they learn. So the mere fact that you're already taking action, I'm like, if I just tell you this, then you're going to fly. So I'm just super obviously, excited for your future. This is obviously just like what? I think how long we've been working together?
As in officially? Yeah. A month.
About a month. So like about a month you already have your first deal, no money down. And you also have another deal as well that you got. Talk to us about that one.
So that's the long process, the one that I told you about, the one in Tooting. Yeah. So that's more to be like a HMO side of it. There's a lot of complications with that because the landlord's a bit picky.
But I do like what you did though. I do like you actually took on this one slightly different. Yeah. You're slightly managing it for the for the landlord. Exactly. And you get a guaranteed fee every month.
Every month, yeah. So no money down again.
So again, another no money down deal. That one is even better because you have less risk.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not putting any money. You're not paying the rent. You're not paying anything, no deposit, anything like that. You're just managing it for him because he's got the property, but he doesn't know how to do the HMO stuff.
No, he doesn't.
Again, so you using your knowledge to make money off it. That's just crazy, man. How old are you? 26 years old, man. 26 years old. Literally about a month, obviously taking this properly serious. You've got one property deal, no money down. You've got another one, no money down. That's mental. So what's next for you?
Next is literally, obviously me and Justin have like officially, because initially we were like, let's see how we work. Yeah. But he's really like very good, isn't it? So we're planning to be business partners officially and take on more properties.
The crazy, it's crazy that you say that to me because I remember you were like, I'm not really sure about Justin.
I can't even believe I'm saying it myself.
I know, and I was like, Fabian, you know what? Just try, man. That's why I always tell people, just try things. If it doesn't work out, at least you know you've tried. And you can just move on. And even if it doesn't work, at least you've got a lesson, you've learned something. So I'm super, I like the fact that you guys are going to work together and you're going to do very, very well. So that's amazing. So there's someone watching this video, if you and obviously they want to get started property, they want to do rent to rent, for example, they want to do what you're doing. What sort of advice would you give to them?
Advice, I would definitely say invest, because it is a lot of money and it feels like, oh, what if I invest that money and I don't even get any deals?
Yeah.
But it was worth it for me.
Yeah.
And it's more than just like the education. It's like you're around the same like-minded people.
Yeah.
So even though if I'm not learning from you directly, let's say if you could be busy at times, there's like other students that you can ask, like Shana, Diana, like Vin. I'm always on a call to them asking for advice.
100%.
So it's more like you have your little community as well, like as in you feel like you're part of something.
Absolutely. Because when you're by yourself, you can doubt yourself, and if there's no one around you actually winning, you're gonna feel like this doesn't work.
I know.
But when you're in a group chat of everyone, just obviously this one's getting a deal, that one's getting a deal.
It motivates.
It motivates. It robs you of an excuse even more. So super well done. So yeah, man, I'm just super excited to work with you and to help you build in the future. I know you have loads of plans, and you're very ambitious. So I'm just super excited for what the future holds, and I'm pretty sure we'll be doing other videos with your other project moving forward.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Well done. Wicked. All right. Amazing property. It's a very central area in Camden. I think she's gonna do phenomenally well. The crazy thing is she actually just got a booking just for for 6 days as well. So Favon's on fire, man. Super excited for what she has to come in the future. And listen, if you want to obviously do some of the things that Favon is doing and you want to learn how you can do it, if you are somebody who's like Favon and you're on the fence, get off the fence, man. Nothing great happens on the fence. Come down to a free event, come and connect, come and learn how you can do the exact same thing. If you're watching this video, if you've made it to this far, you're watching it for a reason, man. Click the link somewhere around this video. Let's connect. Come down to an event, come and learn how to do the same thing as well. Alright guys, I look forward to seeing you at the next event.